Words shape reality long before laws do, before borders, before governments, before money, before systems. There were words, and those words were never neutral. We are taught that words are labels, harmless descriptions of the world around us. But that is not how language actually works. Words do not describe reality, they define it. Every system you live inside is built on language, not on truth, not on morality, on definitions. And once a definition is accepted, everything that follows feels natural. Law, currency, religion, government, person, corporation. These are not objects, they are agreements. Agreements embedded in language so deeply that most people never realize they are participating in them. Take the word law. Most people believe law is about justice. But law is not justice. Law is structure. Law is authority. Law is permission encoded into words. A law does not ask whether something is right, it asks whether something is allowed. And the moment you accept the language of law, you accept the authority behind it. Now consider currency. Money feels physical, real, objective. But money is not value. Money is language. It is a story we agree to believe that a piece of paper, a number on a screen, or a digital token represents stored human effort. Change the language and the value changes. Inflation is not an economic mystery. It is a linguistic one. When the meaning of money shifts, everything priced in it shifts too. Then there is religion. Religion is often treated as belief, but belief is secondary. Religion is first a symbolic system. Words like sin, salvation, heaven, authority, obedience were not created to explain the universe. They were created to structure behavior. When language defines morality, control no longer requires force. People police themselves. Government works the same way. Government is not buildings or officials. Government is language that claims legitimacy. Words like sovereign, citizen, nation, public interest create an invisible hierarchy. Once accepted, that hierarchy feels natural, even inevitable. But perhaps the most powerful word of all is person. You believe you are a person, but legally a person is not a human being. A person is a construct, a role, a legal identity. Your lived reality, your breath, your thoughts, your consciousness exists outside that definition. Yet nearly every system interacts with you only through the word person. This is where legal language and lived reality diverge. You experience life as a human being. The system experiences you as a construct, and constructs can be managed. The same is true for corporations. A corporation is not a building. It is not people. It is a legal fiction, a word given rights, responsibilities, and protections. In many systems, a corporation is treated more consistently than a human being, not because it is more valuable, but because it is linguistically cleaner. This is the power of words. Once something is defined, it can be regulated, taxed, punished, protected. And once definitions are accepted without question, entire civilizations can be built on them. This is why most people feel trapped, but cannot explain why. They are not imprisoned by walls. They are enclosed by language. Legal language does not reflect lived reality. It replaces it. And the more complex the system becomes, the further those two realities drift apart. Understanding this is not about rejecting society. It is about seeing the foundation. Before systems collapse, language collapses first. Before revolutions happen, definitions break. And before sovereignty becomes possible, words must be examined. Because until you understand the language shaping your world, you are not choosing your reality. You are inheriting it.